arancini balls, which is an Italian fried rice. Usually it's what we do with leftover rice, because who likes to eat rice forever? So here I have 6 cups of cold rice that has already been cooked. To it I'm going to add 3 eggs and 2 cups of Parmesan cheese. This is just to make a base, getting the rice to really stick together. And then we're going to stuff it with some mozzarella cheese. That's what we're doing today. We have done it in all kinds of different cheeses because I have children who like to explore. So my oldest son asked if we could try with cheddar cheese, and we've done it that way. And then I have friends who wanted to try it with pepper jack cheese, and we've done that. So you can use any type of cheese you want. We're going to use mozzarella today. And once you get all of the rice to stick together like this, what we do next is we take a ball about that big. We're going to take a piece of mozzarella cheese, put it in the middle, and then make sure the rice covers it all the way around. Roll it into a ball and set it aside. We're going to continue to do that with all of the rice that we have. This will probably make about 30 rice balls or arancini balls. Stuff the cheese in the middle and roll into a ball. So all of our rice balls are rolled out with a little piece of cheese in the middle. Now I'm going to take 6 eggs and whisk them together. And then I have 3 cups of Italian breadcrumbs. Gives a little more flavor. You could use plain breadcrumbs if you want, or we've used some spicy breadcrumbs. Just whatever you want. You can experiment with this recipe a little. Just keep the rice is basic. Okay, so then we're going to take one of our arancini balls. We're going to dip it in the egg wash, and then we're going to dip it in breadcrumbs. Now, I learned that you keep one hand for your wet ingredients and one hand for your dry ingredients. It just makes things easier, and it doesn't get you that confused. So see, I roll it around with one hand, I put it in the dry mixture and add the dry mixture and roll it around with another hand. And we're going to keep doing this till we get finished with all of them. And while we are doing this, we have a fryer heating up to 350 degrees. If you don't have a fryer, you can use just a pan on the stove, heat up the oil. If you've got a thermometer, make sure it's at 350 degrees. That way they'll cook. The outside will cook without burning, and you'll get the inside nice and gooey. That's what you want, for an arancini ball to open up and the cheese to just ooze out. All of our arancini balls have been breaded, so now we're going to drop them into our basket. I like to do 4 at a time because it gives them enough space so that they get brown all the way around and they don't stick and clump together. We're going to put it down, and when they float to the top, we know they're done. Our arancini balls are done. They're fried. So now we're going to cut into one so you can see what they look like on the inside. And there it is. See that ooey gooey cheese? Yummy.